Hope all you are having a good Christmas. I decorated my little living Norfolk Island pine in my window, and it seems to be doing pretty good. And we got a little Santa Claus down at the base. I'm going to finish putting some ornaments and tinsel on it later, but that's my tree for so far. I'm working on some seeds today, and I have some from green pepper. It could be a red or orange or yellow pepper, but when I took the seeds out, it was still green. Yes, green peppers turn different colors. So we had that. There's some seeds I took out of a pepper that was softer, and I'm going to remove them from the paper so that we can bottle them better. So I'm going to take the seeds and just remove them from the paper. Tomato seeds are the same way. Anything that when you remove it, like kiwis are damp, I wipe them onto a paper towel like this, or sometimes pat them between two paper towels, or fold it over and pat it, and then when the juice dries, then just remove the seeds. Tomato seeds, usually people let them ferment in a little cup or jar. You can use a yogurt cup or something like that. You don't have to use a glass or a plastic cup. And save the seeds. And then they're ready to, I wrap them up in the paper towel for a while to make sure that they're absolutely dry before I put them in a container. And I used to put them all in paper envelopes, but lately sometimes a mouse will find the shoebox. So I've been putting them in vitamin or empty pill bottles. And that's good too, because if you want to trade, you can always take the seeds out of the bottle or just give it to them and with a label on it saying what type it is, and the more information the better. If it's a flower type, you should put color down if they're known to be a different color. Otherwise, like if you put down daisy, people think white. And I should put down yellow daisy or purple daisy. But it's better to put down purple coneflower or black-eyed Susan. Or if it's morning glory, you could say mixed colors, or if it's pink with a white throat, I try to be a little more specific. So I'm getting all the seeds off of here, and enjoying a day in because it's rainy and cool, but it's not cold outside. It's actually very pleasant, and no snow here at all. We've had a couple of chilly nights, but it doesn't stay with us yet. And I'm enjoying that. And almost done here. And this is a type of seed saving. Sometimes I'll get a mature cucumber out of the garden that's a full-size cucumber or whatever, and it's turned yellow. That means it's ripe, and it's usually got full-size seeds in it. So I've taken them and set them on the counter until they get to the point where they're actually fermenting in the skin. And then I remove the pulp into a jar and then get rid of the husk. And because to me they're a little bit too flavorful. Some people like them that way, but I think sometimes they're a little too strong. So this, I take it and I put it in my wood stove, of course, that doesn't go in the garbage. And here's some seeds I collected earlier. And I bought one kiwi. And what I did is the same thing. I cut the sides that have no seeds in it, which isn't very thick. And since it was ripe, I scooped the good pulp out into my yogurt. And then I took a flat butter knife and scraped the seeds and wiped them onto a paper towel, which had a little bit of sticky goo in it at that point. And then, as you can see, there's a little paper towel in there. And then took the seeds and rubbed them between two paper towels because there was a lot of goo. And left them. And then a day later, the seeds were dry to the paper towel. And then I took the time to sit there and pick them off and drop them into this paper towel to make sure that they're nice and dry. And then what I'm going to do is, for now I folded that up and I save them like that in an area where I know they're not going to get chewed on or stepped on or get wet or too hot. Usually inside they don't get too cold. And some seeds do need to be stratified in your refrigerator or outdoors, such as winter sowing, which might be easier than trying to stratify seeds. Some people keep them in the freezer, and it takes care of two things. Not all seeds need to be stratified, and some things like citrus or avocado pits have to be put in some kind of damp medium right away, or else they won't sprout. And once they sprout, you have to plant them. You can't save the seeds per se, like you can on some other fruits like the kiwi. So we got those all wrapped up, and then what we'll do is take care of the seeds. You got one left on the plate there. We'll take care of that.